Get comfortable. Get a sense of your physical body, of the room that you're in, of the place that you're sitting. Let your breath move in and out of your body. Let any tension your body is holding, any noise in your mind, let that all relax. Let it move away. Let it move off to the side. We're gathered here in the sacred ground of sovereignty, cocooned in the 4 layers of guardianship circle, hazmat suit, red rock, and hitchhiker's shield. As we are here together in this sacred place, we ask that our guides be here with us. Those who have been with us since the beginning of our life journey, and those that have been added to our team as we've expanded. We invite them to be here as we meet, gather, and share. We know we are in an intelligent field. Whatever bit of outsider parasitic energy comes in, it is to be instantly neutralized. And with that, our circle is set, open, and so it is. So let's place ourselves in the circle. I'll start. I'm Arlie in New Zealand. It is early afternoon, 1:30. I want to bring in 5 people. That old sick cat. In 3 situations in the Ukraine-Russia issue as a surrogate. And I will choose, and the quality of power, the power of women. And I will choose Deborah.
Deborah in Sanford, North Carolina. I'd like to bring in 12 people, 4 situations, plus Ukraine, Russia, surrogate. And I like to bring in the quality. I like power. I'm also, it's like taking our power, owning our power. Thank you. And I will call on Audrey.
Hi, I'm Audrey in Northeast PA, and I would like to put 5 situations in, 13 people, a cat, and the children of the world. And the quality of unity. And I tag Sue.
I'm Sue. I'm in Edmonds, Washington. And I'm going to bring in 9 people. And the same global situation of never figure out how I want to word it. The dissolving of power over and our claiming our sovereign power. And the quality I want to bring in is truth. Truth trumps lies.
So we have 39 people, 2 cats, 12 situations, and a whole bunch of power over, our own power, power of women, and truth in our circle. What are we thinking of in the way of laser focus today? Issues to focus on. Any of these situations that have been brought to the circle jump out? Oh, I forgot something. I am so sorry. We ask that all those who've been placed in our circle today be especially held in the arms and the light and the love of our guides. May they be brought all of the healing and given what they need for a full and complete healing. And now let's list our focus issues.
I had gotten to do, I was thinking about Ukraine, but I keep getting wait and we'll take you there, wherever it is. So I'll let you know.
Same here.
Last week, we ended up we came up with a plan. I don't remember if any of you were here last week. We came up with a plan and Spirit said, it's done. All we had to do was come up with like an intention. And they had a better plan than we had. And so maybe that's what we need to do, is just set the intention and let the ancient ones do it.
So set our own focus, what we want to work on, and then call in the enough done protocol.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, let's just do that. Okay. So let's set ourselves in, take a deep breath, turn off your cameras if you wish, and I will call you back in 9 minutes. You are ready to come back. Turn on your camera and let us know you're here. We'll wait a bit for all to be ready. All right, we're all back. Does anybody want to go first? Go for it, Sue.
So I immediately saw that the power of lying is dissolved. I don't know what that means and I don't know what it looks like, but it's almost like everybody's laughing at the liars because they know a lie. And so flat out lying. And I also feel like Afghan, Ukrainians pushing soldiers back over the line because they lost the power of their guns. The guns have lost their power. Weapons have lost their power and lost the will to destroy a brother on the field, a brother of life. So then it was like social media lost the power of lies. In court, lost the power of lies. And so I went to Congress and I said, I am so sick of legislation not being passed because there's an agenda to destroy. And held that up to the ancient ones and it just went and destroyed that power. So everything is energy and it's not destroying the power. It's just taking the power out of destruction. And it's taking the power out of blocking and resisting and causing pain and suffering and loss and damage and destruction. And it was like, oh, could we now do the medical field? And it was like, all of a sudden I got excited about, could we just keep going? And it was like, so what I saw, and then you called us back, there's an energetic change and it just starts a ripple effect and changes the medical field that we have here in the United States, where tons of billions of dollars are made on treating symptoms. And that somehow it turns all that energy around and we start working on preventive care and actual health care. And so now it's like, I'm gonna make a list and give it to the ancient ones because it just felt like they just took it. They just took it. And it's like, yeah, I know what to do with that. Yeah, I know what to do with that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna make you a list. And I'm complete.
Who will you tag?
I thought we were doing popcorn. Okay, Audrey, you're on.
Okay. It was one thing after another. And it was like, oh, this and this and this and this. And it was all about the kids, the children of the world. And the first thing was calling in the 11th hour protocol for all the children, all of them, everywhere. And then it was, oh, there was just so many levels. It was like the stopping the bullying, but more than the bullying, it was the multi levels of the bullying. And then it was the big one that it was unification of the children themselves with each other around the world, but removing the blocks of religion from them and just seeing them for who they are and just that unity without religion. And it was like, I was like, okay, is there anything else? And it was like songs going through my head. And it was like, it was a Thunder Road by Bruce Springsteen. Like, okay, where does this fit in? And it was just a lot about clearing the way for the kids tonight and clearing things. And then there was another thing about a big removing big balls of oppression from them. And I saw them like just these big, and they weren't necessarily solid black, but black and gray balls that were in them and just removing the big black balls of oppression from them all. And I'm like, okay, it's in when you call this back, it's like, I don't know if I want to go yet. And they're like, we got this. And I'm like, oh, but I don't know if I want to go yet. We got this. It's okay. We got this. I was like, okay, okay. So it was yeah, it was pretty cool. Loved it. And I tagged Deborah.
Audrey, last week, did you say for the, when it was done, were you the one that was seeing thunder? Is that why you have Thunder Road? Or lightning?
It was something, it was the lyrics.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Something about, there was something with the paradise and I don't know. I have to listen to the lyrics because I was like, I know those lyrics, but what is this? And it was something about I'm not quite sure. I have to pull the lyrics and I'll put it in the message thing. It's something about paradise and things being real. So I'm not quite sure, but it was like I get stuff in songs and that was like there it was. And I was like, okay, where does this fit in? It's like, don't worry about it. Just listen to it and you'll get it.
Cool.
So,
Well, my guys came in and they took me to a galactic council meeting. And Sharon was sitting in there. She was in there too. And I'm like, okay, why am I here? And there's like, well, what do you want? And I went through a list of things and I'm like, done, done, done. I'm like, okay. And then there was some other business stuff that they were doing and stuff, and I'm still processing all that. So that was mine. Arlie.
I have to tell you guys, I love this Enough Done protocol. So I also decided to go after lies and deceit. And I said, enough, done. I am done. And I saw this huge of a mushroom cloud that spread out all around the earth. And I saw stuff coming off the earth and going up and being neutralized in this cloud. So I watched for a while and then I watched some more. And then I realized, this is really, I'm not doing anything here. I can leave this with the boys, the girls. I can go and do something else. And so I wanted to see if I could do just one person. So I chose Putin. And I said, I've had enough of your lies. I am done. And again, I saw the whoosh, only this time there was a whole bunch of black, like charcoal or burning paper ashes sort of thing around. It was a different texture and a different visualization, even though it started out as an up, just like the first one did. But then off to the sides, there was all this different stuff. Then lines started shooting out to all Putin is connected to, who were also being taken care of in the done enough protocol. So let me read my notes and see if, yeah, so guides were still working when I came back. And that's what I did. So, yeah, I think that done enough for all of our projects and all of the things that we went after today with our laser focus. I just love this group. So does anyone have anything else they want to add in our last minutes?
Thanks for playing host.
Oh, you're
Being
quite
the host,
welcome.
not playing. You weren't playing, you were being.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was definitely playing, but it was fun. It was really good. You know, other people come on and they have such self-confidence and they're like, oh my God, this is like my 5th one today. But yes, you know, just managed to do it. And I'm always like, am I going to be able to fool them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, as much as I work on it, it's still my go-to position. So I'm done, enough. So, okay, ladies.
It's made our work different. We're bringing humor into it, and and it feels like a relief from all the heavy issues we've been trying to deal with. Agents one goes, I'm here, give it to
Yep.
us. It's like,
Mhm.
frees us up. It frees us up. It's a huge relief.
Yeah,
So-
it really does free us up, doesn't it? I mean, we
Yeah,
really get
it
the
does.
feeling that I don't know what you're still doing here when you could take your power and go have these other 60 bazillion powerful entities work on some other thing that needs to be worked
Mhm.
on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
We get to work on one-on-one and small groups. They get to work on the world issues.
yeah, but we get to direct. You know, we get to give permission rather. We as entities in a female body get to give them to permission and to go and take care of it, no matter how big the it is.
Mhm.
Like, okay, go clean the oceans, please.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes.
That is a good one.
All water. Yes. It
Yeah.
needs to be restored back to its original design. Water is life creating and life sustaining.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Take it over, ancient ones. It's yours. The
Thank you
next
for
And so
making me think bigger, ladies.
Yeah.
we get to laugh instead of being feeling so oppressed from it. Yeah.
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 It's been good. Okay,
has been.
thank you all.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And
Good night, everybody.
see you next week.